There's something haunting about a song that still feels alive, even after the man who wrote it is gone. When you hear John Denver, it sounds like peace, like open skies, like home. But what if I told you those gentle melodies were born from a life far more complicated than they seem? Stay with this. Because his story isn't just about music, it's about searching for something that never quite stayed. He was born on December 31st, 1943, moving from place to place because of his father's military career. No roots, no stability, just constant change. And if you've ever felt like you didn't belong anywhere, you understand the quiet loneliness that followed him. At 11, a guitar changed everything. It wasn't just an instrument, it became his voice. By the time he left college in 1963, he had already chosen the uncertain path. No guarantees, no safety net, just belief. And then came the first breakthrough. A song he wrote, "Leaving on a Jet Plane," became a hit, but not in his voice. Imagine that. Your words, someone else's spotlight. Would you keep going? He did. By 1971, everything shifted. "Take Me Home, Country Roads." A song so simple, it felt universal. Suddenly, he wasn't just another artist. He became a feeling people could return to. And soon after, Annie's song, written in just minutes, captured something rare. Love, raw and unfiltered. That love was real. It belonged to Annie Denver. But here's the truth no one talks about. Success changes people. Not always loudly, sometimes quietly. Tours grow longer, distance grows wider. And by 1982, after 15 years, their marriage ended. Not because love disappeared, but because life got in the way. Have you ever watched something meaningful slowly slip without knowing how to stop it? Still, his career soared. Over 60 million records, global fame, television specials watched by millions. But inside, something didn't settle. He turned toward causes, nature, humanity, purpose, almost as if music alone wasn't enough anymore. And then, cracks began to show. A second marriage that didn't last. Legal troubles, alcohol, moments where the man behind the songs felt lost. It's strange, isn't it? The same person who gave the world comfort couldn't always find it himself. And yet, he kept flying, literally. Flying became his escape, freedom above everything. But sometimes the thing you love most carries the greatest risk. On October 12th, 1997, everything ended. A small aircraft, a sudden crash into the ocean. He was 53. No dramatic farewell, just silence, where a voice once filled the world. And maybe that's the part that stays with you. Because his story isn't just about success or tragedy, it's about contradiction. A man who sang about home, but spent his life searching for it. A man who gave people peace, while quietly battling his own storms. Even now, decades later, his music still returns. New generations discover it. Old listeners revisit it. Because real art doesn't age, it waits. So when you hear his voice again, don't just listen to the melody, listen to the longing behind it. Because sometimes the most beautiful songs come from lives that never fully found rest.